Hello everybody and welcome back to what's now game 3 of the losers bracket round of, season 8 for Wind Waker Randomizer between Alex and Jim. So today we've now got Tanjo again on commentary, but we've also got Kit joining him, and our trackers today will be Crane and Tommeltuck. So best of luck to all of you and the runners, and I'll hand you over to our commentators.
Yeah, thank you, Joshy.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you for that.
Right, so hello, you guys now have me. Tanjo's been here the whole time. I have not. Tanjo, what have we been seeing over the last 2 or so games?
I would describe it as Wind Waker Randomizer.
Nice, we do like that here.
No, I mean, we saw 2 very interesting games between these 2 runners. Game 1, it was kind of Jim holding an advantage and then not going for shard hints, and then losing that advantage to Alex. And then in game 2, we had a very interesting Jim doing all the dungeons basically magicless, and getting go mode first. So we'll see what happens in game 3. It's going to be interesting. I figured this would go to game 3. These 2 runners, very, very good. And it's just down to this one last seed.
Absolutely, yeah. Alex and Jim are both very, very good players in Wind Waker Randomizer. They have been for a very long time. And this is this is an elimination game for both these players.
Yep.
Whoever wins will be moving on through the losers bracket. Whoever loses will be out. That makes it very, very, very interesting. But yeah, we've got I like Alex's file name. It's Shard 5. I believe that's the long boy shard.
Oh, yeah, it must have been the shard that he didn't have last seed. That eluded him, unfortunately.
That is actually something kind of funny about this season specifically, is because all the shards are hinted. So now you, as a runner, you're incentivized to learn which shards are which. Because in previous seasons, I didn't really care. Oh, shard 7. Okay, cool. That's a shard. Moving on. But here it's like it actually helps to remember which one's which, so you know, okay, I've got this one. And I just find that interesting. Now everyone knows which one's which.
It is definitely something that runners do. I don't do it because I'm too bad at the game. So I will have to rely on you in chat to keep track of the numbers. We'll see when shard 5 pops up. But I don't know. Maybe this will be an FF-less seed. We've seen FF in both seeds. We almost see FF in every seed. But maybe this one will change things up. We'll have to see Wind Temple again too. One cycle Mogera is always kind of exciting to maybe catch. Alright. Runners are about to get going here. Let's see what happens. Alright, Needle Rock start. Not an obvious starting item. Oh, okay, well it is Ghost Ship Chart starting. It's interesting.
It's a very interesting starting item. It's it's Ghost Ship, so
yeah.
Yeah.
We got Dragon Roost Path, Diamond Step Path to Gomo, Mail Path to Helmarock. Okay.
Wind Temple's Foolish. Wow.
Okay, that's nice to have. Forest Haven Foolish. Pretty nice.
Might be interesting. Forbidden Woods. Okay, that's like 2 dungeons.
We have 2 dungeons Foolish. Oh, no Tama required in Maze Chest.
That is a lot to be required, so maybe we might be able to skip that, or maybe we might not. So that's going to be interesting.
That's true. Oh, and Mila is a shard. So no skipping Mila at this speed.
Mila has the long boy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the long boy. Oh, and there is a dungeon at Forest Haven too. Forest Haven was hinted Foolish, and Forbidden Woods is not necessarily there. So if there's a not Wind Temple or Forbidden Woods there, I don't know. Oh, our last dungeon would be DRC. If DRC is there, that's 3 hinted dungeons, Foolish. Probably not, but it could be. And I like this from Jim. This immediately going to Diamond Step. It is hinted path, and you're right next to Diamond Step. So, yeah, just go in there now. Alex is gonna go instead for Cliff Plateau, which is also hinted path. Have to Mulgara. Maybe we'll find the hook shot here. Alright, Jim not getting the octo jump first try, so we'll try again. Gets it second try, not bad. Yeah, just gonna do the Wind Waker dive to get underneath the island here at Diamond Step. Pretty classic trick for Wind Waker Rando. Alex not finding anything in the cave here at Cliff Plateau, going for the lookup platform instead, which should have something. We'd love to see a leaf magic. And it is the hook shot. Makes sense.
Ooh,
After
interesting.
Mulgara.
Yeah, it does make a lot of sense, and I guess Alex is going to have a bit of an easier time going to Diamond Step than Jim, because now Alex won't have to do the octo jump.
Yep. Jim throwing the flaming stick away there, but still needs to hang on to it. Probably misinputted his inputs there. Trying to peek this chest. I have a tough time seeing it from here. Cliff Plateau Bomb Island, yeah, we could see the chest storage strat here to get into Bomb Island out of logic. Got Iron Boots on Jim's side here. Will be required for Wind Temple, of course. Alright, Alex. Private Oasis is charge 7. It's good to know. Oh, Magic. Magic and Iron Boots at Diamond Step. Pretty good finds for Jim here. Even though we can't use either of those 2 items yet. But I'm sure it will come in handy soon. Let's see where Jim heads to now. Probably Cliff Plateau. Full clearable and path. Oh wait, Dragon Roost Cavern is path to Calidamos, which means it can't be in Forest Haven. So, I don't know where our other entrances were. Okay, Wind Temple and Earth Temple. So, can't go into either of those dungeons yet. Alright, Alex doing the sub, and now doing the lookup platform. Jim trying to peek the lookup platform. Not sure if he saw it or if he's just gonna go. These platforms can be a little hard to peek, I find. Oops. Alright, there's the hook shot for Jim, and we have a spiky chest on Bomb Island lookup platform here. Oh, Picto! That's nice.
That's definitely nice to have this early on.
Yeah, we've seen Alex always wait for Picto to do Lenzo, whereas Jim just goes for Lenzo door cancel, and now if Jim heads to Bomb Island here, he will just have the Picto for Lenzo. And Alex heading over to Private Oasis here, maybe trying to find that shard that was hinted. There's at the least a shard here with the ho-ho. Oh, nope, it's just another hint for the shard here. Yeah, I don't think Alex is going to be doing any Bomb Island strats here. Oh, he is saving for opening the chest though. Maybe thinking of saving it for deed skip. Okay, there's a shard. Is that number 7? Do you know?
I think that is.
Okay,
Yeah, number 7 is the bottom right one, I believe.
gotcha. So there's our hinted shard. He's going to reset here. He's not even gonna hold on to it. So he's gonna come back for it, thinking of saving it for deed skip potentially later.
Yeah, that was weird on Alex's side. Yeah, the Cole's head just became the color of the sea, I guess.
Yeah, that seems to be an issue with modified sails.
Huh.
If oh, we see a gym getting storage here for oh, there goes the pot. We'll have to try a different pot, but it looks like he is gonna go for Bomb Island early here, which is kind of okay, he has one more pot left to use here. Hopefully he doesn't push this one off. Nope. Oh!
No, no.
He's going for it. I don't know if he's gonna keep going for it. But yeah, Alex is on Windfall now. Okay, there's another shard. Oh, side hopping. Jim is oh, wait, is he trying to get on the chest?
Or he
Okay.
might be.
Okay. I mean, this way he definitely won't lose the, well, he might break the pot if he jump slashes into it.
Oh, no. He broke it.
Damn. Okay. Well, I mean, he tried. He tried.
Honestly, yeah, doing storage with a pot is not easy. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be very curious to see what's in Bomb Island, if it's something that Jim could have had earlier.
Yeah.
How big of a deal that would be.
I guess if Jim wanted to keep trying, well, would the storage actually go away once he's exited the submarine? It might, because that's a loading zone. I was just gonna say because there are pots in here. Maybe you could have tried it in here, but maybe not.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't be able to take it out.
Yeah, right. That's true. Oh, of course, because you couldn't climb the ladder. Duh.
That's true too, yeah. That's okay. You just can't get the hint. Get the Protos hint. Wouldn't be surprised if Jim would just go there now. I'm not sure if he could, I guess, store that chest and come back to Bomb Island if he really, really wanted. Nope. Oh, he's not even gonna check now. Okay. He's gonna get the Windfall.
Yeah, he might just like be thinking that that's in the Cabana Labyrinth, or he might just try and combine getting that chest with doing the labyrinth once he's later on. But yeah.
Yeah. No. Oh, Tingle Rupee. Let's go.
Nice. We like Trevor.
Cool. Yeah. Makes sense for the rich girl to have Tingle Rupee. Oop. Alright, so yeah, 2 shards here on Windfall. One, of course, hinted on Mila, but we then have another shard in Cabana. On Cabana, rather. Makes sense because Gan's Maze is required note to mom, so having those items early, it's not too surprising, even though we don't have a sword yet. But I'm sure we'll find them quickly, and then we can have 2 dungeons to go mode, basically. Alright, Tingle here on Alex's side. Let's see what he's got. An orange rupee. Yep, Alex did get taught. It was a shard. Oh, and there's a sword. Alright. Yeah, our Ganon's Maze kit is coming together pretty fast here. Okay, and Maze chest once again dead. And because we have the Picto, it makes sense to just do Daytime Windfall now. I think that was Spiky on the transparent chest. A little hard to tell.
I can quite see.
Will be a while before we can do that, probably. Alright, so yeah, Alex storing the coral text there. Then opening a door, canceling out of it. Talking to the kids for the lights to come back on. And the main advantage Jim has at the moment is being or visiting Diamond Step, having that magic, but still no items that we can use with that yet. So it's not really an advantage. It's being felt right now. If we find Leaf or something though on Windfall, could change things. Gonna be ever so slightly behind, just because he did do that extra island in the overworld. And was messing around with some stuff on Bomb Island too. Yeah. Fortunately, not being able to get that strat would have been cool to see. Pretty new discovery. Alright, door cancel time. Alex goes for this strat, or this setup, I guess. Alright, double spiky. Alright, single spiky again, the other side this time though. Another shard, wow. Windfall has a lot of shards. 3 shards now. Alex will also have to go back to Private Oasis for that shard again. And we might not be talking to any more ho-hos this seed. Just kidding. Jim is actually going towards one right now. He's just going to do nighttime Windfall and head to Ghost Ship.
Yeah,
I wonder if out of the gate.
I wonder if Jim is conscious and getting the Ghost Ship chart as the starting item. So Ghost Ship is now Sphere 0. Maybe Jim's just trying to get that done as soon as possible, and he knows on the first night Ghost Ship is going to be here, so might as well get it done.
Yeah, it makes sense. He's already been to Diamond Step and Bomb Island, so if it gets past here, it's going to be a little tricky to route in. So we have a spiky on the island though. Maybe Leaf for Ghost Ship? Nope, Wallet. Oh, gonna go talk to the Ho-Ho as well. Windfall, makes sense. That is actually the Mila shard as well, so that shard's is triple hinted the seed. And I believe that was brown. You cannot walk out of the Ghost Ship like that.
So that was, yeah, Ghost Ship's kind of weird. Ghost Ship does not have an exit loading zone.
Yeah, you are just trapped in there. Poppy and Vera, nothing. Not that it matters the seed with that Picto early. Alright, let's see if Crescent has anything. Nothing. Alright, where's Jim gonna head to now? Maybe back to Windfall for daytime stuff?
Yeah, looks like it.
Makes sense. Done with Ghost Ship now. Alex can, of course, still get Ghost Ship at Diamond Step. Could be why he put it off earlier. Oh, what did the ho say? I missed it.
I think I was 4 in the Great Sea. I believe that was the one we saw on Beetle 20.
Oh, okay.
Because that was a shard on the right side of the of the Triforce. Skullhammer as well on Jim. Couldn't
Okay.
remember. I think that was Wallet Mail. I think.
That would make sense. Yeah. I believe he has any other mail.
Yeah, he's now doing what Alex just did. Alex is doing some Northern Fairy, I believe, getting the boomerang.
Yeah, that's good. Opens up some checks for us right now since we don't have a ranged weapon.
I mean, there are better ranged weapons than boomerang, but it's not the. It is at least a ranged weapon, I guess.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we take those.
For sure.
I guess also this season it has more applications because of lookout platforms.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 southern platforms. And we have 3 races in a row. This is game number 3 in a best of 3 between these 2 runners. Loser is out of the season 8 tournament. Winner moves on. Alright, and we got nothing in the submarine here. So let's see where Alex decides to go now. Probably outset into Diamond Step. I'm sure the path Diamond Step is still on his mind. Yeah, probably. Nope. At some point he will have to go back to Cabana and pick up that shard. Once you have those 8 shards, you can get a hint for all your swords, and once you have all your swords, you can get that path note to Mom in Ganon's Maze. Even though you don't deliver bag yet, so you can't actually do anything with it. Alright, nice and fast. Door cancel set up there by Jim. Gonna pick up yet another shard.
Yeah,
with
we're getting a lot of shards. Getting a lot of shards really quickly, which is rather interesting. So, wonder if we'll see an early high roll this seed.
Yeah, for sure. You said there was a shard here on Beetle.
Yeah.
So this shard, and then go back to Cabana. You get a hint for all your swords. Pretty fast. Because you also have 2 dungeons you know you're gonna go mode. At the end of the seed as well. Still need some items though, of course. We need a grappling hook for Goma. We need leaf for Forbidden Woods and Wind Temple. Yeah, if you can get those swords, you can get trial bombs. That'll be very nice. I see. Does Jim know about the shard and Beetle?
I think so. I saw Alex peek it. I didn't see Jim peek it, but he. Or did he get the hint? I can't remember who got the hint, but I think so. Either that, or I assume he'll find out soon.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
magic.
there's another magic. That means that the iron boots are path from Diamond Step? So, let's see. I mean, okay, that means DRC's in Gale Isle. Note to mom. So, let's see. What's our path to Goma? Diamond Step. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, we gotta find this grappling hook. Don't know where it's gonna be. I could definitely see Jib rushing FF here. You can full clear it. Don't need bombs to get in. But yeah, I'm sure Alex, once he's done with Diamond Step, will go pick up that shard and just head into Hyrule, get those hints for the swords. Oh, nice. Then that very slowly going into the hole there. Alright, try for shard 4, great C. Now Jim has the hint.
Alex making his way through Leafless Golf. Kind of just YOLO'd that second one, which I think is absolute insanity, but it worked, so cool.
Yeah, Jim once again skipping the NFI sub. It seems to be just a conscious decision at this point. Or he's actually forgotten that that sub exists. I don't know. He's also gonna Wind Waker dive here. Interesting.
I never quite know how much slower this is to doing FF normally. Like this strat on Jim's end is a pretty good strat because you can do like quite a lot here, and also you can easily get the upper jail cell. Doesn't have much time he saves. That being said, Jim, I believe Jim is doing something slightly different here. Okay, so he's used the Wind Waker dive to actually get to this point here, which is interesting. I've not actually seen that.
Yeah. Because getting the cannons to shoot down the door usually isn't too bad. But yeah, I don't know.
Sometimes the cannons can be a little bit finicky, so if you do want to just avoid all that, just Wind Waker dive, I suppose.
Yeah. You typically see that Wind Waker strat when you don't have hammer, so you can't get anywhere past Phantom Ganon. But yeah, just full clear Forsaken Fortress here, makes sense. You only have 2 dungeons that you need to do this seed. The other 2 are go mode, so may as well get them done now. Alright, Alex heading up to Diamond Step here. He's gonna be able to grab Ghost Ship at the same time. And then I would be surprised if he doesn't just go straight for the shard again. A little unfortunate that he reset there and didn't keep it, but I understand where he was going with that. Not gonna have to do the octo jump here since he has the hook shot. No bombs though, can't do the clip into hook shot strat. Still gonna have to do this normal. Oh, got a spiky here on the Bokoblin chest in FF. It's a bottle. Can save grandma now. I believe Mail was into something, right? Yeah, Mail path to Helm Rock. Could it be that bombs are on Grandma Mail with that bottle being required? It could be. Because there is, logically, you can be expected to use the Dark Portal to get into FF. So your bombs could be behind FF. Should be interesting. Alright, Alex taking care of Diamond Step stuff here. Gonna grab the second magic, because why not? Even though it does nothing for us. Alright, I think Alex will go get the shard now. Oh, go ship first. Or not? He didn't do ghost ship, did he?
I think only Jim did ghost ship.
Yeah. I think he might have forgotten about ghost ship. Which kind of sucks, because if he goes for it, it's just going to be a time loss. I mean,
There
he can
wasn't
still
anything
do that
in
bomb
ghost ship.
island.
Yeah, there wasn't anything in
Yeah.
ghost ship. So he's not going to be missing out on anything there, but it's just extra,
Yeah.
extra sailing and stuff that you wouldn't want. But
Oh,
I
there's a
believe
sword.
it's 5 shards. Well, there's 8 in total, and they start with 3.
Yep. So 5 shards. We know where the last shard is. I'm a little surprised Alex just isn't going for it and getting the sword hints, but he's already found another sword here, so, I mean, fair enough. He might just be able to, you know, one trip Hyrule. Well, not one trip, but, you know, not have to come back after getting the sword hints. Go straight to the dark portal. Alright, Jim on Helm Rock here. Alex getting chest storage, peeking the chest there. Must be nothing. Because he is leaving. Yeah, this could be dark portal logic. We'll see where the bombs end up being. They could be behind Notamom. Don't have a delivery bag though, so I can't check that quite yet. Jim is done with Helmarok here. Jim knows about the shard in Great Sea, and he knows about the shard in Private Oasis. Wouldn't be too surprised if he just kind of pushes those two right now. Yeah. Alright, Alex gonna get the wallet mail here, which is going to lead him to his hammer. Let's see where Jim decides to go now. I think Cabana is a fine play. This is fine as well. I would just kind of push the shards here. So probably gonna pick up the beetle check while he's here. Alex gonna head down to Paw Print. We did not see this island yet. We've seen Jim at Crescent, but not Paw Print. There's quite a number of checks we can't do right now. Okay, Jim gonna go straight to the mail checks here. Do have mail path to Helmarok, but these checks are behind Helmarok, so they can't be anything. At least path to Helmarok. Definitely would be nice to find a sword. Deluxe Picto. That's something. Yeah, nothing too painful yet. Maggie's letter. Okay, accidentally picking up the bomb flower there. Alright, wallet mail for Alex. Gonna find the hammer. Jim boomerang the bomb flowers from the land. Could be a little tricky because it has less range than on the boat, but it is still doable. Yeah, required Ganon's maze for the notes and bombs. Unsure what exactly it will lead to. It's interesting. It does mean that your shards and swords end up being earlier, which is definitely manifesting itself here. Just missing one sword.
I guess on that is actually, it is a good thing that we should do have the boomerang, because opening the dark bottle with the boomerang is actually really nice, and doing it with any other
Yeah.
projectile like the bow is less nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to do it with the bow. Jim probably does, since he speedruns the game.
I tried once and I was like, no, I'm just gonna hope I get the boomerang.
Yeah. Alright, I don't think there's anything else for Alex there on Paw Print though. With that hammer, he's going to go straight to FF. So runners basically swapping spots here. Jim, gonna check the shop ship here. Gonna find that hinted shard. He knows the last one is at Private Oasis, so yeah, I think you just rush it, honestly. We also have DRC accessible now. DRC is in Gale Isle, I think. Probably is. We have Iron Boots path to DRC, so it would make
Yeah,
sense.
that makes the most sense.
And the other dungeons are foolish, so.
Yeah, like it can't be the case where it's like Forbidden Woods, but in Forbidden Woods is like grapple or something.
Yeah.
That could be a thing in most seeds, but here they're both Forbidden Woods and Wind Temple I hinted dead, so that's not happening this time.
Yep. Alright, see the same paw print we saw just a couple minutes ago on Alex's side here. Alex once again showing us the sail, very nice. Alright. So, Jim, with one shard remaining and knowledge that the shard is at Cabana, what will you do? It might be in the Cabana, which means you need a grappling hook. So you might still just do overworld stuff, looking for a grappling hook. He's going to Mother and Child Isle. Is going to go grab a ferry, so this looks like an outset play first. So yeah, neither runner really prioritizing the sword hint here. Yeah, Jim, this is probably going to be outset into Horseshoe. So yeah, runner's literally just changing places here. Oh, getting bullied again, Alex, by the mini blends. Definitely do like the kind of peak strat that Jim does to stay on the upper level. If the jail is nothing, just go to this chest from the top. Yeah, Coral and Hyrule gives the sword hints. Oh, Mayben's blocking the way a little bit there. Alright, no leaf this time by Alex. In game 1 he lost a lot of time here by falling in the water. Hopefully he doesn't do the same. And Jim going off to save Grandma here, the first runner to save Grandma. Alright, Alex, make the jump. Nice.
Quite a scary jump because if you fall down, that's timeless at best. But if you fall in the water, then that's normally a pretty tricky situation to get out of if you have storage. Not impossible, but it's quite annoying.
Yeah, definitely need to know your backups if you do fall there. Like with an unlucky bonk, when you fall, you can even fall outside of the island. And yeah, definitely need to know what to do in that situation. Alright, Grandma Mill here. We should be able to get all the aerial mail. Oh no, we already got that, I think, right? Oh, there's the delivery bag. Nice. So yeah, we can just go get that note to Mom, figure out why it's required. Honestly, if I was Jim, I would not even do horseshoe here. Just go get the shard and get the sword hit. That lets you get bombs if you can get the sword already. And you can get that required note to Mom and immediately check what it is. So. But we'll see what he does. There's that second magic for a gymnast. We might not even need power bracelet to succeed. We do have Earth Temple as an entrance, but we can get around that via door cancel. Alright, we're going to horseshoe here.
This maybe Jim's trying to play it safe, just trying to get as many checks close to him that he could do, and then going for like required stuff later on.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Alex done with the second fortress. And yeah, that's
that magic is bomb locked. That's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Might not be Iron Boots after all. So DRC could be in ET still. No power bracelets yet though. Oh, Gymnast going for the skip. Nice.
Oh wow.
That's very clean.
That is very clean. To me, Lethal Skull's crazy because like everyone has their own like unique ways of doing things, and then I like how Jim does it. Just fully sends it, and it works.
Yeah, that looked very, very fast. Much faster than what I do. I mean, we can go into Wind Temple entrance, which is a dungeon. If that dungeon is DRC, we can probably do most of it. Unless... I guess Iron Boots are not in logic yet, right? Because... No, wait, what was Hookshot again?
That was... I think that was a Spizzier item. Ooh, where was it?
It was a Cliff Plateau, I'm pretty sure. Right?
Yeah, the platform, sorry.
Yeah, the lookout platform.
Lookout, yeah. Overlook platform. No, that's
Imagine. Platform just has 4 dark nuts on it. Alex is storing this chest. He might go for Bomb Island here. What's he doing with this?
Doesn't have grapple.
Yeah, he doesn't have grapple. I think he forgot. Oh, he's getting money? Wait, really? He has enough money for the mail.
I guess maybe just judge it like because like I've had this a lot in this where what you don't want is you don't want to use all your money on Tingle Mill and have no money for like anything else. So I assume what Alex is just doing here is just playing it really safe.
I suppose. I'll have to ask him. But he does now have the shard, so he can go grab the sword hints now. While Gymnast is taking care of the delivery bag stuff on Windfall. And I guess the deluxe Picto as well. Probably saw it already, but I missed it. I am a little surprised that the runners are not prioritizing the sword hint, but just playing principled rando, I guess. But yeah, Alex should be going into Hyrule now. I mean, I'm pretty sure they know about the hints. I'd be very surprised if any runner at this point is not aware of the hints. But definitely it seems like Jim doesn't play, I guess, around the hints. Rather, they just kind of, he collects them as he encounters them, it feels like, rather than routing specifically for them. Sword in Tower of the Gods sector? So that means there's a vanilla Master Sword? Because I'm pretty sure Tachi sector is not a dungeon.
Yeah, it kind of has to be, actually. Vanilla.
Yeah.
Unless for some reason DRC is Gale Isle and Tower of God sector, which isn't, that's not possible.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, this is all the more reason to, I mean, push the sword heads, because now you get the sword, you can open up the portal, you get the trial bombs, you get Notamom. I mean, Alex doesn't have the delivery bag yet, but yeah, Jim is instead going into this dungeon entrance here. This is, I mean, regardless of what this is, he won't be able to beat it unless there's a French vanilla grapple. But yeah, I don't know. Jim should know about the private Oasis shard, so I don't know why he's not going for it. Instead doing a DRC. This is path to something. Kalidamos. So there could be a leaf in here.
Yeah, I guess if this is part of the Kydemus, then like Jim is expecting like leaf or grapple, so at least something good, but on like yeah, it could be grapple. So I guess Jim's just like really leaning on that path and quite heavily here.
Yeah.
Which is not a terrible idea, given the items it could be.
Alright, well, Alex is going to be the first one in Hyrule, a little sub-minute, or not sub-minute, sub-hour breaking the barrier here. Of course, cannot end the game yet, but he's pretty close. He just needs the 3 bows and to take care of his 3 remaining dungeons. And leaf, of course. And grapple. So maybe he's not that close, but... Yeah, we're gonna see the trial bombs here, likely from Alex, unless he forgets. And we got the Alex as the conductor Link skin from Spirit Tracks. And we, of course, got Jim's Shadow Link. Shadow Toon Link.
I like Spirit Tracks. Good 2D Zelda game.
I've heard, yeah. I've not played it myself. Never owned the 3DS. Right, is it a 3DS game or is it just a DS game? I don't know.
Just DS.
Just DS, okay. I never played those two, Phantom Hourglass or Spirit Tracks. Alright, you see Alex taking a turn here. Going into the Earth Trial, and you might be wondering why Surely the trials are not on, and they aren't. But there is a guaranteed bomb drop here, and for whatever reason, if you pick it up, you just have bombs. Alex just has bombs now.
Really? I didn't know that. Wow. Sorry, I need to take a minute to process that. That's just cool. Alex has bombs now.
Yeah, Alex just has bombs. That even gives him the bomb mail. It's not considered in logic. Maybe one day. It'd be really weird though. But yeah, Alex has bombs, which is nice. Bombs are pretty useful.
I guess, to be honest, that never really ever came up in like any of the Season 8 seeds I did, so even if, like,
Interesting.
I guess me not knowing that I don't think was ever an issue. Because I think I almost always got bombs before this point, but yeah.
We're gonna see some forwards DRC here on Gymnast side.
Oh wow, nice side hop jump slash there.
Yeah. Alex doing the maze. D-lol-roo. The cow goes moo. Gonna pick up that note to mom. No delivery bag yet for Alex. Delivery bag was on. Something. It was on a check. Oh, Jim getting robbed in the cutscene. Unlucky. Alright, so Alex getting that required note to mom. Gymnast getting the cabana deed. Now Alex gonna open up the dark portal here. Logically, Forsaken Fortress is available, because you can access this dark portal to get into FF. We have a spiky chest. Oh, bombs in DRC.
Interesting.
So that should be logically gettable. So it's not dark portal logic.
I guess the bombs could be path to Kali Demus if they lock power bracelets, and then and then Forbidden Woods be on Headstone. I could see that.
Yep, that could be it. Yeah.
We'll see what the rest of the dungeon has, of course, but that's like, or just bombs just has like just locks. Or bombs themselves just locks. Leaf or grapple.
Yeah. And there's an spiky right here. Moblin's letter. Huh? I mean, we can do something with that actually on Jim's side. Alex coming back to Windfall. What's he getting here? What is he getting?
I think it's bomb. That's bomb now, I think.
Yeah. What's he have on Windfall though? Oh, Manenko? Oh, was Manenko
yeah.
delivery bag? It might be.
I forgot where Jim found delivery bag. It was a mail check.
Was it? Okay.
I think
Spoils
so.
bag on Gymnast side.
I think it was Grandma, actually.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It was Grandma. Okay. Well, we'll see when Alex goes to do that. Looks like he's gonna go back to Pop Print first. Grab the 2 bombable checks. Well, the 1 bombable check. Because he peeked the other one. So yeah. Alex needs to save Grandma. And then we'll see what's on a note to mom. It's not bombs, so could be grapple, could be leaf. Should be all the checks Jim. Yeah, that's all the checks Jim can do now in DRC, so he'll have to leave. Those are trial bombs. Yeah. And yeah, Jim did pick up bombs in DRC. We just checked the bomb mail. It's nothing, but he'll be able to do all these bomb checks that Alex is doing, and it's a bow. It is a bow. Not too shabby. We can now do Cyclos, but more importantly, we're one bow away from getting a hit for lights. At which point we just need grapple and leaf for go. The lights hint is on Creeb. So once you light the lighthouse and get the item, he'll tell you where all the bows are. Ooh, and Alex is going for DRC here, which is fine. Jim did the same thing. He's gonna have bow here, but no way to go backwards. So he's pretty much gonna have to do the same thing Jim did. But yeah, not going for Grandma here, meaning that he'll miss out on the delivery bag. Because that note to Mom is probably gonna be a bow or something at this point. Right, Jim is now returning to Northern Ferry to do the sub. Forgot the first time he did come to Northern Ferry earlier, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the grappling hook could be on Cyclos, which means Alex could have avoided a double dip by checking Cyclos before coming to DRC. Alright, Gymnast back on Windfall. Whoops. Like maybe got out of the boat instead of hookshotting the post box there. But yeah, we are able to do some checks here. I'm still surprised that Jim isn't going to Cabana. Like, I know it's likely that the shard is in the Cabana, but I think you have to go anyways, even if it's a 1 in 3 chance that the shard is obtainable.
Yeah, I just think that Jim's really holding out for that grapple, because I think in his mind, well, grapple's an item he'll need eventually anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like holding after that, which makes sense, but I think that, well, we know that it's he's just getting that shard later and later, because he could get it now because it's in that one check that he can get.
Yeah.
Still has plenty of stuff to do on Windfall, so I guess
For
he'll
sure.
be keep him busy with that.
Yep, lots of.
Oh, there's a grapple.
Okay.
That okay?
Grapple
Okay,
behind
Mob Zeta was in DRC, so I guess that would
Yeah.
explain the pattern.
Yep. Okay, so now he's gotta go to Cabana after this. I suppose he could go back to DRC here too, but
Yeah, that's like just straight up a required double dip. That's not even logical.
yeah. So this will work out for both runners going to DRC here. So now we're missing 2 bows and leaf for our go mode.
Can we enter all the dungeons?
We'll be able to with door cancel at least for
Alright.
Earth Temple. But wait, what's our last dungeon? I don't remember where our last dungeon is.
It wasn't Talagot, was it? Or did I make that up?
It might be. I don't remember.
But if that's the case, if that's the case, we would need a pearl.
Yeah, then we would need a pearl. Yeah. Oh no, it's Forest Haven. I'm pretty sure. It's Forest Haven.
Okay, in that case, we just need leaf, which I think we need anyway for Wind Temple.
Yeah. Alright, Jim gonna return here to Paw Print. I collect that bow that Alex did earlier. Could go straight to Cyclist from here too. Oop. Oop. Okay, looks like Alex is going to do the chest storage strat here. Because he's not certain that the bird's nest is going to be a small key, so. Alright, now Jim is finally going to Cabana. Makes sense. Now with the grapple, there's no excuse to not just go. And, I mean, there might be something in Cabana. It might be both bows or something. Something spicy like that. Yeah, it's definitely pretty double dip heavy on the dungeons with Dungeon Entrance Rando. It's hard to plan for a single dip in a dungeon since you won't know what's where for the most part. And with our starting items, when you have access to a dungeon, there's always at least one check in that dungeon available to you, so. Yeah, Rappel was on the Mum's Letter check. There's the logical bombs for Alex. And Jim picking up that last shard before going into Cabana here. I'm very curious to see what's behind Notes Mom. Hopefully it's not just the power bracelets, because we don't really need those. This is Alex's Moblin's letter, I believe. Yeah. I don't remember if Jim opened the warp pot, but if he did, he'll be able to come back to DRC via Forbidden Woods. Oh, and it is a spiky chest in Cabana here. It's the leaf.
As the leaf.
It is the leaf. So
Does Jim just need a bow for technically no mode?
Yep. Once he gets the bow, he'll be able to get the hint for the last bow, and it's just easy peasy now.
Where's the last sword? Just trying to remember.
Mask Throat Chamber, so he'll be picking it up
right.
soon. And yeah, and the Note to Mom is required, so if it's the bow, then we're pretty much a no. It could be, however, just power bracelets, and then we still need to hunt for a bow. And Alex is gonna pick up the fairy here for Grandma, which will be progression for him. Gonna finish out the rest of the OC first, though. Reading the hints here, now realizes that the sword is here. So we're in a pretty close race here. Alex is gonna have to revisit Cabana for that leaf. Yeah, I would say you open Dark Portal here. Even if, because you need to go get the Notamom, so. No reason to not just open it while you're here. Yeah, Alex is gonna go grab Grandma Mail here. Nope, he's not. He's gonna go Southern Ferry first. He can grab the ferry and then peek the lookout platforms. Without Leaf, he won't be able to actually get the lookout platform chest. Yeah, this is a Gymnast, fully powered Master Sword, vanilla Master Sword. Fantastic. Jim needs to head over and grab those, or that note spawn now.
I guess we still don't know what is boys behind Notamon.
Yeah. We only know it's required. It could also... No, it can't be. Never mind. Yeah, it has to be either power bracelets or a bow. It's likely it's a bow, because there's 2 bows versus 1 power bracelets. And I think Transparent Chest was spiky too, so... Maybe Creeb will have lights, Transparent Chest as power bracelets. And we just have a very easy go mode. Looks like Alex isn't going to peek the lookup platforms here, just going to go straight to Angular. As Jim navigates towards Gan's Tower here. Won't need to go out of his way to pick up trial bombs since he has the actual bombs already. So I guess in that sense saves some time over Alex. I feel like all things being equal, probably Jim's has a slight lead. He did lose some time at Bomb Island earlier, but I don't know. Alright, I won't be able to... yeah, I don't know what if Angular Cave was spiky or not, but...
I think it was...
Was it?
Yeah, my screen had a bit of a delay, so I had a chance to look at it. It looked... I could barely make out the 3 spikes on top, I think.
I see. Oh, well, there's another... there's a shield for Alex. No mirror shield though, so I'll have to come back for that spiky then. If it is even worth coming back for. And yeah, this is a grandma play, which means he will find delivery bags soon, giving him access to whatever's on note to mom. And the grapple once he goes back to DRC, or back to Windfall. Alright, Deal Roof time for Gymnast. What RNG he gets with Phantom Gang. Gets the good RNG. Nice. The ground spawn is the easiest. And the quickest. Yeah, I'm excited to see what this chest brings. Or what the Notamom. I don't know what this chest is, but what Notamom has at least. Now, time to open up the Dark Portal as well. Wait, I mean, Alex is going to be the first one to be able to check Notamom, but it's important to recognize that Jim has the grapple from Moblin's Letter and has Leaf from Cabana. Both those items are required. And I'm sure Jim will be able to grab the checks pretty quickly here. Also just warp to Forest Haven and check it there. Oh no, probably warp to Windfall actually. Yeah. Because you're
I think we
probably
might
gonna
actually
find
see.
Bo here.
Yeah, I think we might see Alex actually check it first because he's barely he just got delivery bag.
Yeah. So we'll see. I think it'll be a Bo. That makes the most sense.
I'm gonna guess power bracelets just to be different.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see.
No,
Oh, bait bag. Oh
Why?
no. So now we do need power bracelets. Well, is Neil Rock foolish actually?
Ooh,
It's not. Okay.
that one check on Needle Rock.
That one check on Neil Rock, yeah. Or it's Big Pig, but Big Pig means we need to find power bracelets. Yeah, Headstone isn't a check in these settings, so... Okay, looks like Alex is going to go for Cyclos here. And let's see, what's Gymnast going to do? He is going to turn in the Town Flower. We've Islet Foolish, but... You could go Neil Rock here, but he doesn't have... Does he have a pair? I don't think he has a pair. Unless he found a pair somewhere. He bought a pair. Oh, okay. I didn't see that he bought a pair. Did he not check out Windfall? Because you can't buy a pair until you have a bait bag, and there's no beetle on Windfall that sells the pair. But you might have warped somewhere and bought one. I didn't see. Oh, Alex bought the pair. Gotcha. Okay, well, Gymnast is heading to Neo Rock here without the pair, which is interesting. I probably would have. Okay. Oh, what? He has a pair? Oh, okay. Interesting. Where was it? Let's see if I can remember. What brown chest did he open? It was a chest. Yeah, that would make sense. I don't know. If you saw him get a hide and seek, oh, it might be hide and seek. Okay, could be, yeah. Dang, value. Well, this is fantastic for Jim. Then he'll be able to get 2 checks here, with that bait bag being path. I mean, it could be Big Pig, but it could also just be this check here. So it's very nice. Alex going to pick up the grappling hook here, so isn't going to be terribly far behind. But still, Alex needs to go back to Cabana for the leaf, in addition to coming here. Maybe? That is spiky. I'm not going to dupe the pair, so hopefully he doesn't get hit by any Kargaroks. He didn't get hit game 1, so... If everything goes well, he shouldn't get hit here either. If this is a bow, you probably do the cave, even though you can get a hint for the lights.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if you wouldn't in that instance. It is power bracelets though.
Power bracelets. Okay, so now we gotta find a bow. You could go check Big Pig, I guess. It could be grapple locked in DRC. Okay, he's gonna check Big Pig here, looks like. There's probably not much left. There's Bomb Island Cave, Big Pig, grapple lock checks in DRC. Wait, what shield this gym has? He doesn't have angular,
I don't think
does
it's
he?
the angular one. I don't
Yeah.
think he's been angular.
So there should be angular too. But I don't remember where he found this shield.
Unless he
It
did
must
just
be
go
a
to angular
spoiled
really
thing,
early,
yeah.
I didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
But I don't think that was the case.
Okay. It's probably this green shoe check. Yeah. So there is also the yeah, okay. And that's spiky chest, so yeah. This could be good for Alex then, since he has information about angular, whereas Jim does not. Jim gonna do the orca check here. Oh, accidentally starting the orca hit 500 thing instead of doing the instead of doing the Knight's Crest turn-in.
This is a rather funny one to say yes to, because now you just have to wait for Orca just to kind of beat you to death.
Yeah. You can also leave and come back in. But this is fine too. Alright, so Alex should have the grappling hook now. He's still missing that leaf. He'll probably go to Neil Rock here, I would guess, because he wants to follow the bait bag path. Magic armor from Orca. That is not very useful. But it's nice to have. And yeah, now we're just gonna set up for the pig eat. We got the spotted pig today. Nice. There the pig goes, safely landing on the other side of the island. Do not try this at home. Oops. Oh, we got Greg. Nice. And where is Alex? Okay, Alex is going to Neil Rock. Yeah, that makes sense. Jim is heading to this dungeon here. So he knows this is a Baron dungeon. He should know it is a Baron dungeon. So just getting it out of the way, I guess. If this is Forbidden Woods, this also is nice because he can then just route it, route into DRC checks after Forbidden Woods. And our progression could be in DRC. There's a dungeon here, like behind these power bracelets. A required dungeon. So we need it for this rock. And that's it. And it is Wind Temple. Well, we got Baron Wind Temple, so we're just hunting for a single small key, and then we can just leave. We'll see if Alex manages to find any items before coming into Wind Temple. The main thing is probably going back to Angular and getting that spiky chest. You can bypass it with glitches, but logically no. Which is why power bracelets are required. Which is also why we would have preferred to see the bow rather than the power bracelets, because if we had the light arrows, we can just finish the suit without power bracelets. So see if Alex goes to angular here. No, he's gonna go outside first, maybe check Big Pig as well, and he could actually just follow behind Gymnast here and go into Wind Temple. So we're gonna see kind of the runners maybe slightly behind each other. Not a small key. Yeah, practically everything is allowed in Rando. The main thing that's not allowed is barrier skip. And obviously any emulation glitches or cheats. But the main glitch that's not allowed is barrier skip. Everything else is pretty much fair game. Alright. Good old Baron Wind Temple, the small key hunt. Yeah, Alex not even gonna start the hits with Orca there. There we go, getting the skew on the pig here. And there it goes. Landing safely also on the other side. Jim's still hunting for a small key here. Still nothing. Looks like he'll just go straight to the spike or the cracked floor room here. Fast 2 checks. First check is nothing though. Small key being quite annoying to find here. Yeah, we're just looking for 2 bows. Really 1 bow, because once we find 1 bow, the other will come. We have access to every check in the game. At least Alex does. Jim still needs a shield technically for neutral or for angular, but the shield is on angular, so. Alright, nothing in this room, so Jim's gonna get grabbed by the floor master here, or at least try to get back to the top. Okay. Really tricky there. Okay, Alex returning to Cabana here, gonna find his leaf. And looks like Jim is doing something. He's planting the trees to get the top 2 chests. Definitely an interesting route here in Wind Temple. Not your standard full clear route, which is what I do, even if it's go mode, looking for the small key. This may be more oriented towards rushing checks by speed, trying to find that 1 small key. Kind of unlucky placement here, still having not found it. Oh, and an unlucky P-hat and a very violent tumble. Back to the bottom. Oh, almost got hit there again. Alright, okay, he's at a quarter heart. A little spooky because you will get 1 shot by anything. Has soup though, and technically magic armor too. Alright, Alex finding that leaf. So item-wise, the runners are more or less tied up. Alex has 1 mirror shield over Gymnast, but it's not too big a deal. It looks like Jim is going to go for these checks before the Armos room chest, which is fair. You're kind of locked into the Armos room. There's the small key at long last. Alright, is Alex going to go to Angular from here? Nope, he's going to Bomb Island. Okay, going back to Bomb Island. Man, if this is the bow, this will be kind of crazy because Jim was trying the Bomb Island strat earlier. And in a world where he got it, this could be a very different seed. Although I guess if the lights are on Angular, he would still need to find the mirror shield. It's kind of tricky because it's on Angular too. Yeah, looks like Alex is going to just clear out all the overworld stuff before going into a dungeon. So we'll see what's on Bomb Island here. It is not a spiky. Okay. Uh-oh. Looks like we have some buffering issues, perhaps. But the runners are continuing. Gymnast is entering Mulgera right now as Alex warps over, I believe, to Forest Haven, heading towards Angular again. Oh, Gymnast almost got grabbed by Mulgera there. Oh, he might get grabbed. Okay, he almost got grabbed again, honestly. But he didn't. He did get one regrab, though. That's honestly the hardest part. He's got two regrabs. He might get the entire one cycle. One, two. Oh, he didn't get the last regrab. Unfortunate. But he did get two regrabs, which is very nice for Gymnast. Alex is actually not going to Angular. He's going straight into Forbidden Woods entrance, which is, of course, just Forbidden Woods. And so, yeah, it looks like this is just going to be a go mode for Alex, of course. There's nothing in Forbidden Woods here. Go mode Forbidden Woods with the big key, pretty easy. You just go to the boss. All right, Mulgera is defeated on Gymnast's side as Alex is making his way towards Kalidamos. Opening up the warp pot here. Let's see if he actually goes back to DRC first. Oh. It's getting a refresh of everything. Okay. Let's try to get, okay. We're slowly coming back here. Jim is done with Mulgera, and Alex has returned to DRC to do the grapple lock checks here. The main thing, I guess, is finding that bow. I don't know. Whoever finds the bow first is in a good spot. It looks like Jim is heading towards an island. Yes. Yes, sir. It is an island. Shark Island, I think?
Yeah, Shark Island. Yeah, he's going to do Cyclos.
Okay, so we got Cyclos, which we know is nothing, on Jim's side as Alex is finishing up DRC here. Still no bow. So Alex will have DRC done, Jim will have Wind Temple done. Yeah, very, very close one here. I don't know who's gonna take it.
Yeah, I think as you said, it's just really who finds the fire and ice bow first.
Yeah. Like, what does Jim have still? He has Angular. There is a Spiky in DRC on the rope bridge. That could be it.
It could be. Did Jim? I don't know.
It is.
Ooh.
Okay. There's
Did,
Fire and Ice for Alex.
did Jim do under rope bridge when he was in DRC?
No, he wasn't able to. Because he didn't have grapple
Oh.
or leaf. Yeah, or
That
bow.
could be pretty bad for Jim actually, because he's already actually no, he hasn't done. Okay, no, he hasn't actually gone back. Ignore me.
Yeah, he hasn't gone back yet, yeah. Now there is still another bow out there somewhere. It could be on these lookout platforms at Southern Ferry. I know Alex did not peek them as he went to Angular, I believe. So if there's another bow here, then Jim will just get the hint that there's a bow in DRC. And then Alex will get the hint that there's a bow in Southern. So we'll see what ends up happening here. But yeah, Fire and Ice means that Alex is moving towards that light arrows hint. So anything extra that Jim does here is just time loss. Over Alex, at least. Yeah, 3 progressive bows. 1 more for light arrows, and that's all we need. Oh, Jim getting hit by these cannons here. Not going for the boomerang strat to kill them all. Not spiky on the north chest. I really do prefer the boomerang here. I feel like it is just faster than bombs if you can get a good angle. Yeah, 2 barren dungeons. We have 1 done on Jim's side. Alex will return to Forbidden Woods after Goma here. Alright, nothing here on Southern Ferry. Looks like Jim is heading towards Angular, which is possibly good because there was a spiky in the Angular cave, so and a mirror shield on Angular. So if that's the other bow, then you know, he'll be good. But we'll see. The other bow could also just be on Goma here, in which case Alex would be go. It is!
Wow.
So Alex is in go mode. Wow, okay. So now Alex just needs to beat Forbidden Woods and Wind Temple.
Yeah,
That
very
is
much.
big.
Very much Alex's game to lose here.
Yep. Nope. I'm struggling a little bit there with the grab. Alright, mirror shield.
Guess you might see what the spike is here.
Yeah. It could be a bottle, it could be Ferror's Pearl. It's a few things, for sure. Yes, that grappling hook. Oh, maybe it wasn't spiky?
Huh,
Jim's
I might
leaving.
just mispeak then.
Alright, so Jim needs to go into DRC now. I mean, he might not have much left. He is going to Forbidden Woods, and it should take him to DRC. So Jim is gonna be go soon as well. And the important thing is that Jim has Wind Temple done. So while Alex has a lead here in DRC and Forbidden Woods, there's still the entirety of Wind Temple for Alex. So hard to say who's got an advantage here. Even though Alex hits go first. They've both done more or less the same checks. I think Jim skipped Bum Island, maybe, that's it. And yeah, Wind Temple's very slow, so. Yeah, Jim did spend a while at Bomb Island though, so maybe that kind of evens out as far as time spent at Bomb Island. So yeah, we'll see. We probably won't have an accurate read on who's in the lead until High Roll again. Alright, Jim probably gonna go to the big key chest here first, and then under rope bridge into the boss. Now we'll see. I guess it depends on what Alex's routing for Wind Temple is. But yeah, Gymnast can just beat the boss here and then warp pot to Forbidden Woods and beat the boss there. Alex will need to sail to Headstone. Which is, I mean, not a big deal, but... Okay, gonna exit this way. I don't know if it's faster or not. Probably... is, maybe? I don't know. It's this part that I don't know if it's how much faster. Because this part is kind of low to get back, I think. You can just grapple like this. Yeah, actually, maybe not. Maybe it's fine to go backwards like that. Oh. Uh-oh. Wait, where's Jim going? Okay. Okay. Is that faster? I don't know what that routing was, but it feels slow. So that's not good for Jim. But I mean, he got, at least he didn't forget this check. But surely you just take the lava elevator up. And then, yeah, here you just take the warp pot to the boss. So yeah, so now Jim has Goma and Kalidamos, and Alex has Wind Temple. Let's see which is faster. It's a close one. Definitely the routing here by Alex is gonna matter here in Wind Temple. We only saw one small key, and that was the left alcove chest. Light arrows are on Goma. So Jim will be getting them very soon. Yeah, I don't know who's in the lead. I don't know. Because for me, it's just so fast. It's so fast. Yeah. Comes down to what Alex's route for Wind Temple is here. I think Jim's route made sense, but it was unfortunate that the small keys were not in the kind of the first places that he looked. Yeah. There has been a tie. I mean, depends how you define tie. I believe in the rules a tie is 3 seconds or 5 seconds difference. And all that means is that it gets retimed, I think. I did have one of my races, I finished 1 second after my opponent. I don't know what the closest tie has been in in Wind Waker rando history. I don't know. But there are the lights for Jim. That's Goma down. Alex needs a small key and Mulgera. Gymnast needs to save warp, take the warp pup back to Forbidden Woods, and beat Kalidamos. It's just pure endgame execution. Jim lost some time here in Wind Temple with turning on the fan and then getting knocked around. Alex is kind of going straight, gonna be able to go straight for the small key here with the kind of more standard Wind Temple routing. There might even be a small key on this chest, we don't know. I guess not, because Alex has fallen. Oh man. Because Jim, oh god. This, I feel like Jim's in the lead, right? Jim has to be in the lead.
Honestly, with that part that's actually yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Like if Alex can manage to like one cycle, oh he didn't even get the thing there. If Alex can one cycle Mogera, then he's close, probably. But otherwise I'd say, oh god.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
This is
really
close.
hard to tell.
Which is what we want to see in a game 3. For
Definitely.
sure. But man, this is close. Ay. Both runners going towards their final bosses here. But one boss is significantly faster than the other, unless you get a very good fight for Mogera.
But yeah, like I mean, close races are they're pretty common in Wind Waker, especially. People in chat are often alluding to last year's Speed Gaming Live, the loser bracket finals between Jaznix and Rick Smithy was a win for Jaznix, but only by about like two or 3 seconds or so, which was an insane one to watch live with a live audience. And
yeah, that was
I remember I was commenting that, and yeah, we were commenting that, and
yeah,
it was very late. It was basically midnight. I was very jet lagged, but I will say that ending woke me up.
Yeah, that was such an exciting one. And you can see, like, the emotions on Jaznix for sure. But
yeah.
I mean, that's Jim done with Kalidamos.
Yeah, very, very, very quick dungeon.
Yep. So, I mean, this could come down to whether or not Alex can one cycle. How many regrabs? It was kind of, we're having technical difficulties on Jim's on the restream, but Jim got 2 regrabs on Mulgara. Couldn't get the full 1 cycle. But yeah, Alex will kind of need to match that at least to keep up with Jim here. Otherwise, Jim save warping and gonna head into the dark portal. Yeah, Jim just needs to go to Forsaken Fortress, enter the dark portal, and Phantom Ganon, Puppet Ganon, Ganondorf.
Actually, that's a good point. That dark portal is going to speed up a lot. Like that, the end game for him is basically going to be like 3 or 4 minutes and not 7.
Yeah. Oh,
misses the regrab.
dang. Yeah. Yeah. It definitely helps to be much closer to Mulgara there for the regrab. It was hard to see because of the technical issues, but Jim almost got eaten by Mulgara for that first regrab because he was close to Mulgara. Oh yeah, now the babies are messing up the targeting for Alex there. So this seems to be Jim's race to lose here, but there's definitely one of the most technical parts of any seed coming up. As any runner will tell you. It's not over yet. Maybe getting a regrab? Fortunately. I was a little too late on the hook shot there. Up again, skip is not allowed. That's one of the other disallowed tricks. It would probably be slower too, so. Unless there's a... Yeah. Probably be slower. We'll see. You know, Puppet Ganon is not easy.
A lot can go wrong in like I obviously like runs of like this caliber, Jim and Alex. I have good faith in both of those. These two are very experienced with the Puppet Ganon, but a lot can go wrong.
Oh,
That
nice.
being said, gets the first shot right away, and almost the second shot right away as well.
Yeah, Jim
Yeah.
doing well so far. Nice. Oh,
Yeah, very
nice
clean PG1.
Snipe. Nice.
Jim was not holding back on those shots in it. It was going well.
Yeah. Alright, I mean, Alex is go mode now. He's on Jim's tail. If Jim messes around a little too much, a couple failed grapple skips, and Alex will be right there by him. Alright, up we go. PG2 on Jim's side. So he doesn't go for double crypt, but let's see if he can get 1 crypt shot. Nope, unfortunate. But still has a chance with a crypt shot on the next part.
I have people in chat saying that Jim has a 2-minute 20-second lead over Alex as far as dark portal entry.
Gets the crypt shot though.
Yeah, that's
important for Jim. Alright, let's see how PG3 goes for Gymnast. Nice first snipe. Going for bait strats. Going for the quick spin. Nice. Putting a bomb. Alright, bait again. Okay, bomb hits him. I don't know if that was planned or not, but PG3 done for Gymnast. This has definitely been the closest race so far between these runners in this series. Alright, Gymnast needs rope climb, grapple skip, Ganondorf. See how these go. Wow, that Darknet just like juked Alex there. It like shifted. That was really weird.
Jim playing it safe on the rope climb, just going a little bit not as high as I believe he otherwise would have, but still better than falling off by a long shot.
Yep. Oh, Alex missing the snipes there, unfortunately. Alright, grapple skip gets it. Alright, you could even get magic armor equipped. Let's see some magic armor, Ganondorf. May as well. Not every day you get magic armor. Yeah, and Alex is gonna have to soup dupe here, struggling with the snipes on PG1, unfortunately. Yeah, it was a close match, but this looks to be it. Runners have died to Ganondorf before though. Even seasoned champions have died to Ganondorf. But probably not with Soup. Okay. And
there you go. A-press. And there you go. Still getting ahead. GG's to Jim.
Jeez. GG's. What a series by these two runners, but Gymnast coming out on top in game number 3, first place, 147.52. GG's to both runners. Yeah, if you like close matches, definitely keep an eye out on Wind Waker Randomizer because we still have many more fantastic matchups to come. Like this one. That does mean that, unfortunately for Alex, he will be eliminated from the tournament. And Gymnast moves on in the lower bracket. Alright,
Yeah, I
final
believe we're
shot
just
there.
waiting. We're just waiting for them to join the waiting room, but in the meantime, Alex is finishing up with PG3. Of course, there's a 10-minute delay, so there's what they were doing 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, not going for the bait strats, Alex. Just going for the standard bomb stuns on Puppet Cannon here. Oh, missing that bomb. Nice. So the reason why is that in order for the Puppet Ganondorf to unlock, you need to defeat all your required bosses. So even though Wind Temple was foolish, all that means is that the items in Wind Temple are not required. You still need to beat the bosses no matter what. At least the 4 required bosses. So yeah, otherwise you could never have a dungeon hinted foolish, since you would always need to beat the required bosses. And, you know, like in this seed, having Forbidden Woods and Wind Temple being hinted foolish is pretty nice. It cuts off a lot of items, or a lot of checks, I guess, in the seed. I think probably had 3 dungeons Baron before. I don't know if we've ever had 4 dungeons strictly Baron, but we've had close to 4 dungeons Baron too. Alright, Alex with the rope climb. We've got the grapple skip coming up. I remember when grapple skip wasn't just the free trick, it was a not free trick. But Alex gets it easy peasy. Maybe we'll see some magic armor on PG, or not PG, on Gandalf here. Doesn't look like it though. No stored hurricane spin, that can always troll you in this fight. Alright. Nice. Now for the final phase. Waiting on Zelda. Nice. And GG's to Alex. Finishing out the speed. A 1:51.54. GG's.
Yeah,
GG's
GG's
to
to
both
both
runners.
of them.
And I believe we have both of them now. Welcome on in, Alex and
Thank
Jim.
you.
Hello.
GG's to both of you.
Yeah.
And
GG's.
GG's.
Oof.
Guess what? Congrats, Jim, on winning the set. How do you feel about the 3 seeds that you just played?
Feel like there were definitely some decisions that caused a lot of time loss in all 3.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely thought that on this third one, that once I realized I got baited by Note to Mom, I was like, oh no, my chance of losing has skyrocketed significantly. Unless Alex also gets baited by Note to Mom.
It says required. It's got to be required, right? Got to go out of your way for it. You would think.
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah.
Especially with all the items to go get it so early on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all it did was lead to one foolish dungeon.
Yep.
Fun. But yeah, commiserations to you, Alex. Very, very close set. But unfortunately, not taking the win here. How do you feel about the set on your side?
I don't know. The first one, the execution was complete garbage. I spent about 2 to 3 minutes in Forsaken Fortress trying to figure out how to get back up on land after I jumped through the water or through the floor on the way up to Helmarock.
Right.
And then that tilted me, I think, and it spiraled.
Right, that's
I'm
fair.
surprised,
Yeah.
I'm surprised I won that one. Game 2,
Yeah.
I thought I did okay. Execution was better, just a little unlucky. And the Game 3, I thought I played very, very well, but just what the cards weren't on my side. Jim's a very good opponent, so.
Yeah. Yeah, the Forsaken Fortress in Game 1 was definitely unfortunate, for sure.
You could say skill issue, perhaps. Well.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like you say, you had managed to win that seed, actually. Jim, you were missing 2 shards towards the end, I believe I have written down here, but you didn't play for the ho-ho hints. Is that just like you want to just do progression rather than, or do like checks rather than going for the shards? Or like do you have like a reason to not go for the hints?
Well, so in Game 1, I definitely I know I specifically forgot the Forsaken Fortress ho-ho hint location. I don't know if that would have hinted the shard that I was missing on Cabana, but
I don't ever go for that one.
Yeah, neither of you got it then.
I was looking at, my inventory and I was like, well, the chance that the last shard is just in Wind Temple, which was not hinted Baron, seems decently high, so I'm just gonna go for clearing Wind Temple. But unfortunately, that the second double magic was the reason it wasn't Baron. That was the Baron blocker.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty unfortunate. As soon as we saw you heading towards Wind Temple, we knew it was pretty doomed for you, unfortunately. You had some interesting, like some good plays too. I have written down that you went to Neil Rock before going to Diamond Step, whereas I think Alex went Diamond Step first and then Neil Rock, and Neil Rock had a hook shot. So that was just some nice routing. I think Neil Rock was maybe also hinted Path as well. So that was just some nice routing.
Game 3?
In Game 1.
Okay, Game 1.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, so that was a little fortunate routing for Jim there for sure. I do also have written down that you didn't do Jaboon's Cave in Game 1, Jim. Did you just forget to do that check?
I didn't?
I don't think so.
I mean, yeah, if I didn't do it, then I just forgot to do it.
Yeah. I mean, there's another check that you forgot to do in game 2, which was Northern Fairy sub. And I think you actually forgot it in this game as well, but you actually went back to it at some point.
Yeah, I remember. I know I forgot it in this one. Did I forget it in game 2 also?
I believe so.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Hashtag never punished, apparently.
Yeah. So yeah, I just assumed that you were forgetting it and not just making like a gamble play kind of thing.
I know that I got distracted in game 2. I got distracted because like I have a really bad habit of forgetting to pick up a fairy in fairy fountains.
Right. Yeah.
And so I exited the fairy fountain and was like, "Oh no, I have to go back in, darn it." And then just forgot about the submarine, I guess.
Right. Yeah. I do remember that you picked up the fairy at Mother and Child. Yeah. But yeah, that scene was interesting. Like, Jim, you didn't have magic for, I think, all the dungeons, basically.
Pretty much,
And
yeah.
it ended up being on the Hoskett mail, which is a little unfortunate because it's one of those things that you can get pretty early in the seed.
Yeah,
the spoils
like
bag. But
that's like Sphere 3, Sphere 2, something like that.
yeah,
Because
so
spoils
a little
bag was Sphere
unfortunate.
0, so
Yeah. So Alex ended up having the magic earlier, but uh, didn't seem to affect things too much for that. Alex, you had a similar situation where there was a sword on a mail check. I don't remember which one, but you went to Forsaken Fortress without that sword. So you had to double dip to do Phantom Ganon.
Yep. I double dipped like every dungeon, I felt like in game 2. I want to say it was close.
Yeah.
It was getting there.
So that was just a little unfortunate. I mean, those mail checks can be hard to get. I mean, it makes sense because I think Forsaken Fortress was path too, so you just go there as soon as you can.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that one was awkward because the sword was on Ferori's Pearl mail, and Ferori's Pearl was in Islet of Steel.
There's nowhere good to warp. I think
right.
yeah, exactly. That's what
Yeah.
it was. Yep. So I didn't have anywhere
Yeah.
good to warp, so I was just like, I'll just go for Forsaken Fortress.
Yeah. You did an interesting route in DRC, Jim, where you went backwards and you beat the boss first, and then you went back to get the checks. Is that just how you read DRC, or I'm curious about that?
So that was a game 2.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. I don't remember what I was thinking at the time, but I remember thinking like, okay, I'm just gonna beat Goma right now, just in case Goma has like something that I need. But then I realized I forgot to open up the warp pot, so I then had to actually shoot down the platform because I don't think I had done that yet for some reason. For like, I didn't have bow or something. But yeah, no, that I entered the boss door and I was like, wait a minute, no, this was not the right decision. It's gonna be slower to do this.
Yeah, that was interesting, but yeah. And then in game 3, you had it was an interesting start because it was Needle Rock start, and I think Alex, you left, and
Yep.
Jim, you went to Diamond Step. I'm just
Yeah,
curious
'cause-
what your thoughts are.
I mean, we had the Diamond Step path, and I was like,
Right.
well, we're right next to it, and that's where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it wasn't anything that was like too useful right away because it was just iron boots and magic. But
Yeah.
I guess it saved a warp, or maybe it didn't save a warp because I got eaten by the squid once. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So why did you skip it, Alex? I guess.
I just didn't want to do the jump from the other direction. I don't know the setup.
Okay.
Plus, I figured I had to go horseshoe at some point in the seed, anyways.
Right.
I can chain those together.
Yeah.
Wasn't Needle Rock also path, or am I seed bleeding? No, that's seed bleeding.
No.
Never mind. No,
But we started on Needle Rock knowing that the chest on it was spiky,
that's what it was. Yep.
but we couldn't get to it. Of course, that was the ultimate end of
Mm.
the Note to Mom bait chain. Yep.
Right. Yeah. That was interesting. You tried for a bit, Jim, to get chest storage on Bomb Island. I assume just unfortunate that you weren't able to get it. But it was cool to see, at least going for it. And then Alex did eventually come back for Bomb Island, and it was nothing. But we were kind of wondering, would it be something that would have given you a strong advantage in the early game, like a bow or something? But
yeah, if that had been a bow, I probably would have lost.
yeah. So interesting. Alex, you went to Cabana, and you reset out of the shard. I assume to save it for deed skip later.
In case I needed it, yeah. And then
then you did do deed skip, but then you didn't have grapple, and you got the pots.
I just wanted the money.
You just want the money.
I didn't.
Okay.
I thought it was 205 for Tingle Mail. I had 201, and
Gotcha.
I was like, I'm gonna need some more money to mail off all these letters when I get them. The required note to mom, plus maybe Zunari. So I just went inside, and then just grabbed the pots.
Okay.
I should have. Yeah, I don't know. And then I got like 500 rupees on Windfall afterwards too. So
yeah, I thought that was interesting. I was wondering if you were like forgot that you didn't have grapple or something, but
no.
Yeah, you purposely went for the money. That makes sense. But yeah, that's all I have written down. I don't know if you have any other comments about the 3 seeds that you just played.
Would be nice to have both Leaf and Magic early for once, but I guess we can't have that.
That's true, yeah.
I don't know. My brain is empty. I'm tired.
That's fair. Yeah, I guess again, GG's, congrats, Jim. You're moving on in the lower bracket to face the loser of Bobby and Jaznix. That match is yet to be played, but it's going to be a tough opponent, I think, either way.
Yeah.
And yeah, Alex, that's the end of the road for you for this tournament. I don't know if you have any final words of wisdom.
Wisdom? No. But I'll just say Season 8 was a interesting season in terms of settings. That's all I'll say.
Excellent. Well, good luck on your future matches, Jim. And unless you have something to say, Kit, I guess we can hand it off to Joshi.
Yeah, Tanji he pretty much said everything that I would have said. But yeah, GG's to Jim. It was a good game and a good set to watch. And we'll hand over to Joshi now.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing I will say is I'm not sorry for that seed. But, yeah, so, well, I think today has been a very, very good day for races. Thank you to every volunteer that's helped today. It's been great, especially Tanjo for commentating all 3 races. And thank you to Golden for restreaming the other races earlier. I suggest going and following everyone who helped today. Obviously, there's a lot more than this. A lot of people helped, and I'm very grateful to all of them. Now, I think we'll raid off today to Platicorn, who is also playing the Wind Waker Randomizer. There will be more races coming up, soon. There's plenty more of this tournament to look forward to. We've got loads of great runners, and it's going to be very exciting. So yeah, stick around for it. It's going to be very fun. So yeah, we'll see you when the next race is.